So the trade period is well and truly finished in the AFL season, or the AFL off season that is. And I thought to myself, if every AFL club could make an ideal imaginary trade, which player would they bring in? And so I've gone through every AFL team and given your club an ideal trade, a trade that still makes sense and that is not completely out of the ordinary. Starting off with Adelaide, I've gone with a South Australian man, a defender plus a forward, very versatile, he's tall, he's elite, is Jack Lukosius. Now currently Lukosius is at the Gold Coast Suns. The fact that he's at the Suns, so many players leave the Gold Coast Suns and GWS, that's one ideal thing. Two, like I said, he's from South Australia, so he would be likely to leave to a South Australian club, put Adelaide at Adelaide. And the third thing is Adelaide is a very attractive club at the moment. They are looking to be a powerhouse, hopefully, well, for them, in the next sort of 4 or 5 years. I mean, already this season, or sorry, next year in 2024, they could well and truly break into the top 4. We just don't know how good they're going to be, but they've got a lot of good young players, a good young coach, and that would be attractive to Jack Lukosius compared to the lifestyle and the culture and history of the Gold Coast Suns. For Brisbane, I've gone with Harrison Petty. Petty has had rumours about him leaving for quite a few seasons, or definitely the season that just passed, so it makes sense going for Petty because A, he looks likely, not likely, but there is a possibility he leaves Melbourne. There were talks about him going to the Adelaide Football Club, but you know what, go interstate, go to Queensland. Brisbane are in need of a good, versatile, he can play up forward and can play in defence. Harrison Petty is a very good sort of third tall, maybe second tall at a stretch. And with Brisbane, they've got Harris Andrews, who's your main tall. Payne could be a second tall, so he just fits that sort of back line. And as I said, he can move through the forward line. Now that Gunston's gone, is anyone going to perform for them? We're not too sure. Be a second, third tall on the forward line. And I think that trade makes sense. It'll be a good start for him. The culture at Melbourne's fucked anyway, so you know what? I could just choose a bunch of Melbourne players to leave because they probably want to. Next up for Carlton, I've gone with a trade that may not make sense. It's not the most realistic, but I think Carlton fans will fucking froth this. It's Nick Larkey. Nick Larkey will put pressure on Harry Mackay, and imagine a forward line of Charlie Curnow and Nick Larkey. The other thing is just North Melbourne. Yes, they've got an attractive coach. Well, take that out of context, Jesus. A coach that, the players want to play for, attractive in that sense, but just North Melbourne, the history, the fans, the lack of fans, not the bad fans, but just not many fans, and just the fact that they're a shit team at the moment might not bode well with Larkey. Anyone from West Coast or North Melbourne probably would be down for a trade to a powerhouse club. Carlton look like they're going to be on top for quite a few years given their young list and their current stability. There were many players you could choose for Carlton. Do they need defenders? Yes. Do they need some consistent midfielders maybe? Yes. But I think Larkey just suits Carlton. I can imagine